is this man and why won't he go away? There's a story here. How does he exist? Because, he kind of hit me as the kind of person that in most places he wouldn't exist.
That was a name I picked up in high school, nickname. I'm not sure who actually gave it to me, but it stuck. And, today, recycled jokes by Frog sounds a lot better than recycled jokes by David Miller. Well, let's see, I'm homeless, which I'm not. I was a war veteran. I am not. I was a contest objector during the Vietnam War. Then I draw crazy money. I don't. I do draw Social Security, but that's money I put in for many years. And now I'm drawing on it because I'm entitled to it. I knew I wanted to be a journalist back in elementary school. I wanted to report on news. I wanted to write. Also, I felt I could make a difference as a journalist. I could put in, I have my views and stuff which I can put in. But I was a radical in college too. I mean, I protested the Vietnam War when I was in college and stuff. And I got arrested for nonviolent civil disobedience while in college as well. Well, I traveled around for a while. I hitchhiked around the country because it seemed like a good thing to do. And then eventually I applied for jobs at newspapers. I worked for the Cincinnati Enquirer, but then I said I couldn't do that because your major newspapers basically, they're pretty one-sided. It's not in favor of the working class, So then I worked for a socialist newspaper called the Independent Eye. It was a socialist newspaper in Cincinnati. I worked for them for a while. I sold for 4 years without any problems. Then they started ticketing me. Any rate, I decided I wasn't going to pay the fine. I was going to fight it. And I found a lawyer who I knew when she was a law school student, Becky Davis, and we took it to the state Supreme Court and won. So we had some protection in the federal Constitution because it is written material, so it was a free First Amendment. But we mainly won on the Oregon Constitution. It says right in the Oregon Constitution, it's illegal to favor one class of vendors over another, which is what they were doing. I've helped other people, like all these coffee vendors you see with the small coffee things. I helped them do that, Also, you talked to my friend Allie. She just won a free speech case, and she used my case as a precedent.
He won the right for people with written matter, or as far as his ruling says, First Amendment protected material to be sold on the street without a permit. And Frog has always been allowed to sell anywhere except for there's one block, on campus where technically he's supposed to be selling out of a box because no one's allowed to sell anything on that block no matter what. And they were kind of able to gerrymander that regulation. He can tell you more about that.
The city made a new ordinance saying I could get licensed to sell, but not on 13th Street between Kagay and Alder. They left this nice loophole saying newspaper boxes with written material can sell anyone without a license. So I advertise and tell people to buy it out of the box. Jan Trent at Jan's Lemonade Saturday Market, she does a lemonade booth, and she told me I knew so many jokes I could write books. So I started and I've been doing it ever since. I do 3 a year. I do one in April for the opening of Saturday Market. I do one in July, a kid's book in July for the time of Country Fair and Art in the Vineyards. Art in the Vineyards comes first. And then I do another one in November for Holiday Market.
One thing I do love about Frog is he will come up to me sometimes and tell me the most off-color joke I could possibly imagine. And it will make me cringe. And it'll make me look at him and go, that's really horrible. Yet, in my that's really horrible, I'm also very thankful that I live in a country where he can tell me that really horrible joke. And he can tell anyone that really horrible joke. And you may not like it. If you don't like it, you have the right not to listen. You have the right to walk away. You have the right to tell him he's disgusting and perverted. But you don't have the right to keep him from saying it. And that's what makes America beautiful.
Okay, what's the difference between a daydream and a fart state in your underwear? One is a figment of your imagination, and the other is a pigment of your flatulation. What do politicians and diapers have in common? They both need to be changed often and for the same reason. Why did Tigger look in the toilet? To find poo. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who gives a f***?